Live off the starboard bow, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grossmitz. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We're doing a rare back-to-back stream nights, because I feel like I need to keep playing this game in a short period of time, otherwise I'm going to forget what the hell I'm doing in it. It's Return of the Obra Dinn. This is the first-person, very retro-inspired puzzle game where you're trying to figure out what happened to all 60 hands aboard the eponymous Obra Dinn, a ship in the 1800s, early 1800s, that attempted a voyage to the Far East from England, didn't make it so far, and then had a whole bunch of difficulties. Last night in the first stream, we figured out the crux of the game, which is we can find out, where we get a little snapshot of the moment of a person's death if we find their body. And in doing that, in finding the snapshots, we can chain between other moments of death and get more and more snapshots. As far as I can tell, last night we found all of the bodies that are on the ship. There might be a handful more, but for the most part, I think we got them all. So that means tonight, our fun task is putting faces to names, figuring out who all these people are and how they died, what their final fate was. This game is very cool, a lot of thinking and deduction involved. So, let's jump back in, shall we? Because I'm old, I unfortunately strained or pulled a muscle in my upper back. Woke up this morning and sneezed and felt a snap, and it hurts real bad. So the model might be tilted in odd ways as I'm attempting to sit comfortably. I don't know that such a thing is possible. So you have to figure out the fate of 60 people. We have 18. We have a lot of work ahead of us. So here we are on the boat, and we can see our little power here. We find a body. Our pocket watch, magic pocket watch, opens up, and then we can try to figure out what might have happened. For the most part, causes of death we've been pretty good at figuring out. A lot of them are super obvious, you know, like the guy here who was impaled by something. That's a pretty easy one. This gentleman here was crushed by a cannon. Makes sense. This one here was shot by a cannon. Point blank at that. What a way to go. The tricky thing is, because this was a boat filled with men, no one called each other by their names. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they didn't know each other's names, so as is tradition. So what we have to do is in our handy-dandy notebook, Yo soy Dora, or whatever, we have to go in and figure out who all of these people are, which is tricky. Some of them we have the fates wrong here. Okay. And we got all of these clues out of order as well, which is the really tricky part. So let's see here. We're gonna go in. We'll pick one of these people. These ones we have. Some of these we figured out. Like, you know, this guy we knew wasn't on the boat anymore. So let's see. The carpenter and the carpenter's mate. We can see the memories that they appeared in when they perished. Spiked by a terrible beast. Wait, let's go back here. So I'm pretty sure this guy's the carpenter. It's possible we can consider him shot, actually. So we have to go in. We've figured out who he was. He might have been shot by an enemy? I don't think they were a foreign enemy. He could have been speared. And the way it works is it'll only tell us if we're right when we get them in a set of 3, which makes it really tricky. Because in some of these, we might have been right. Like this scene, for example, seems pretty likely that, you know, that's what happened here. So let's go actually find that one. So that was on the gun deck, which is here. If I remember correctly, actually, it's this guy.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already going to the neck. Hey, come on, boss.
So we can see here he was fighting this thing, and it spiked him, and he died. It looks like, I believe that's his assistant there as well. But he didn't die then, which is the curious thing. It's the carpenter's mate. Where did you die? It's like this one, for example. This was a really tricky one. Let's see if we can get... He died, what was it, at the top or the bottom of the stairs? I can't remember now. So he somehow survived this guy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the carpenter. And that's the carpenter's mate. We leave here. There we go. There's a whole bunch of stuff just going on at once. All sorts of little details here. We can try to pick out who these people were. Okay, so in this case, we actually know who this guy was. The book while the pocket watch is open to flip directly to the relevant page. So this is an unknown soul who was electrocuted. And in this case, this guy, we know he was one of... Because we saw him in another scene, actually, and we know he's one of the top men, and he's from China. Because we had some Chinese dialogue between them, but that doesn't narrow it down. So we can kind of, you know, just take a stab at it, and maybe we'll get lucky. Although I guess it's possible that he wasn't electrocuted. It could be that he fell off the rigging and died that way. Because we saw him get electrocuted while he was on the rigging. It's hard to say if he died from the lightning or the fall. I'm inclined to believe that he died from the lightning. I want to just remove this as a guess. We can't. But see, we can click on him now, since we found his body, and go to the scene where he... I guess, yeah, he would have had to have died when he was electrocuted. Because we're seeing the moment of his death right here. And so here's the other top men that we have. And so from some of these, we can, again, make some more kind of... mainsail hold up, secure the braces, lower the topsail. It looks like this guy is another one of the Chinese top men, just based on his kind of look and outfit. Same thing with that guy. This guy, I'm pretty sure we determined was the Scottish one. And he got just ripped in half. But a lot of other people like watched that happen. This guy. He seems to be another of the top men. We don't know who, though. I guess given the turban, I would assume Middle Eastern. Not to, you know, like sound like we're going for the stereotypes, but in the 1800s, that's kind of what those stereotypes would have been there, you know? Especially if you're in a game that's kind of mimicking that. Disappeared in the Doom. Fell overboard? Yeah, a lot of people just disappeared during this chapter. And so we just kind of have to guess what happened to them. In this case, like, we know who this guy is. What? Because he watched his brother die. Let's go through kind of step by step and pick up on some of these. And when we can't click on them, it means we've gotten them correctly. All right, this one actually, this is... I was going to say, that one we know. I think I just forgot to mark it before. Oh, that guy did fall to his death. And so did Nathan, apparently. Okay. So we got some correct guesses there. That is good. Okay, so let's go back there. So the story is they set out from England. Right away they had some issues. This guy was killed by some falling cargo. His brother was mad about it and killed another guy later as a result. Unidentified stowaway died as well. A bunch of people got a random illness and died. And then the first, like, actual things happened. There were some people on the ship, the Formosans, and it seems like they had something with them, this thing, whatever this is, that had some kind of thing in it, a magic conch shell. And this guy, Edward Nichols, attempted to take it. And so, yeah, this guy we knew was the Italian, because he calls him Signor, which is the Italian phrase. I forgot to mark that one before. That's why we got it, like, immediately here. This guy was the only Italian on the boat. So, and we also know that when he died, then Edward framed one of the Formosans for it, which set up a future conflict. So he framed this guy for it, and then he was shot by firing squad. We can go to that scene, actually. So it might be worth it to go kind of step by step through this. Alright. See, because the firing squad scene was the big one. Everybody was there. That's when this guy died.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
So I was very confused by the scene initially, and I thought about it a little bit then. after I was done and realized that, yes, 4 people shot at once. 3 bullets miss. If we trace the trajectory, this gentleman is the only accurate shot. And you, my good sir, are an unknown soul. And you were killed at the end by the captain. Okay. 17 other memories. What other... Bookmark all the memories that he shows up in. Because this guy's really important. We need to see a whole bunch more of him. To try to figure out who he is. Oh. Okay, okay. This narrows it down, though. That narrows it down, actually. So we know he's one of the people sleeping below decks in another scene here. Looking for... We need to find... This was a big scene as well, because this is where we found one of the guys that died of the illness, and we learned that some of the card players are Russian, and there's only 3 Russians on the ship. Okay. Are we one more down, or no? It's... That should have been... Oh, it's on the gun deck. Okay, never mind. It's 1 too far down. I don't see the cots, though. No. How do I... Take me to this. Take me to this. Corpse was moved post-mortem. Is it just, am I at the wrong end of the ship? No, that's not right. I think it's this one. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, this guy is... Let's see, wait a minute. Because these other guys that died in this scene, I believe they were from India. And he's speaking to him in Indian, so he must be... He's either the steward or another seaman. Although I'm not seeing them here in the... Or does it take them? No. Everybody should be in the list if they were... Wait. Oh, people that we've completely confirmed are taken out of the list. Okay, that's what this is. I feel like you're not the steward, though. I feel like you're... this guy? I think we figured out you as well, yeah. Figured out you. And you. So then that leaves all these other people that are here sleeping. And then the guys playing cards, of course. Ooh, wait a minute. This is a big clue that whoever this is has a tattoo. And they're sleeping in cot 37. Okay. Alright, that's a pretty big distinguishing mark there. Look at feet. Where's Quentin Tarantino? Okay, so whoever's in cot 37, I don't need this picture. The crew. It's Timothy. Okay, well that doesn't really help us. Can't even remember what we're doing now. There's so much. Oh my god, there's so much. Where are we? No. What are we looking for? This guy's in so many memories. It really gets around. Okay, but in this scene, there's 22 people here, and one of them is this guy. We're trying to find this guy. And realistically, he's one of the people from this list. Like these bottom two lists. He seems... I feel like the captain would probably want some of the midshipmen. Those would be the people who are doing the shooting there. Right? You wouldn't have your topmen doing that. Standard seamen probably wouldn't either. It's possible they were the stewards. We can look for 31 and 32, but I don't think... Cots 31 and 32, that is. I feel like they wouldn't have had cots. They would have... Stewards are higher ranking. Okay, 39, or 38, 39, and 40. Okay, so these are all the Chinese top men, so they're down here. They're out. I feel like we need to look for the midshipmen, 33, 34, and 35. 36. $37. $42. These guys playing cards, we can see them in... We see in the dialogue that these are the Russian guys. Right. Actually, they're playing cards in this picture as well. That's interesting. There wasn't too many Russians on the ship. One topman and 2 seamen. Okay, that helps us though. That does help us, because we know we have one scene where they're up in the rigging. If we can figure out which one of these guys was up in the rigging, that's who is... Yeah, we don't have enough to pinpoint who the shooter is yet. Like, we know which guy it is, and we can come back to it, but we need to find the guy who's in the rigging. Hmm. I guess we could... I could just take some guesses here. And it doesn't really help us. No, he couldn't have been shot by Nathan. Or Samuel. That's the tricky thing, is I could guess with names on this, on who the killer is here. Potentially. If I had some other sure things. But I don't. Yeah, none of the... I guess it's possible that... No, it's none of these. Obviously the captain didn't do it. Oh, we can pick unknown there. Okay. Like this one, I feel like this is a sure thing, and I don't know why it's not giving it to us. So if the captain, the first mate, the second mate, the third mate, that means this guy has to be the fourth mate. Oh no, maybe we have him already. Yeah, you can't be the fourth mate then. There's no way. You wouldn't have been doing that. You would have been here, though. What was your death? Oh, actually, wait, no. I remember this one now. You got clubbed by, Peter or Petey? No, not Nathan Peters. I think. I feel like you were also knifed by the same guy. If I remember correctly, you were a young Irishman? It's your first memory. Oh wait, your name's Charlie. That's right. I believe you're the only Charles on the ship. You definitely weren't. I don't think you were French, though. You couldn't have been. Alright, anyway, we need to figure out which one of these guys, these card players, was a topman. That's a big thing. So we need to go back up there. And then we can narrow down the other two Russians. And admittedly, that's not super important because there's only 3 of them on the ship, but that's still less names. And then using them, we can tie that to other people potentially. Okay, no. Alright. This is the Russian topman. Shot with a gun in the escape part 3. Oh, I know. You were shot. I know how you died. You were shot by... It was either Emily or Miss Jane. I think it's Emily. Okay, so that's one of the topmen down. You were another one of the topmen, and you had to be English because you were one of the last mutineers at the end, and they were all English. At least I assumed they were. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Yes! All right. Okay, so we can take guesses at the other Russian guys now. Okay, that's good. And that actually narrows down the topmen quite a bit too. So from those, we can figure out... Oh yeah, we already guessed you. I don't know why it's not giving me this. It's torn apart. He wasn't decapitated. He was torn apart. He was just completely ripped apart. I'm not sure why it hasn't given us this one. He has to, like, this has to be him. Disappeared in the doom. I think these are all the other top men, and I think honestly all of them they just fell off the boat. Don't know who this is. Strangled by a terrible beast. So you're one of the other top men, we can tell, just because you're here, right? I don't know why it won't give us this. Again, this he's one of the Chinese top men. Who's this? That's interesting. Okay. What's the first memory you show up in? Right. Okay, what's the next one? Okay, the Doom Part 7. I want to get that guy squared away. I don't know why it's not... Why we haven't been given that one. It seems pretty clear it's the Scottish topman, but I think the issue is... I'm pretty sure this is him. Like, I think the issue here is just the cause of death. I don't know why it's not counting, though. I don't know what the hell else you would call this. It's this. Doesn't help us at all. It's another of the Chinese sailors. Like, this seems pretty clear, yeah? This guy, the topman from Scotland, we have him nailed down with the tattoos and everything on him, is ripped apart by a beast. I don't know what the hell else you'd call that. What's this? Some of the hat guys. You're pretty high ranking. Ooh, wait a minute. Every time we've seen these guys, they have guns. Actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. How do you die? Where is my Frenchman? Vertimont. Okay, you're looking... You're the bosun. You were something by a beast. That means you're the bosun's mate? And I think you were shot by the mutineer. Or one of them, at least. We'll keep that there. You, crushed by beast? Expired? No. Nobody expired. What was your death scene? Mate was tore apart. Unless we're supposed to believe that this guy's the Frenchman. That doesn't seem right. I don't believe that for a second. Oh, who are these guys? I never noticed that before. Who are you? Okay, well, we figured out you. This has to be right. I don't know why it hasn't given us that, because we've had this guest for a long time. feel like the fact that this guy... So this guy's one of the top men. This guy is too. They're all fighting together. That's kind of hard to ignore. Leads me to believe that this is the unknown topman. Although his only other appearance is here. Where he's holding back the delegation of the Formosans. How did you die? I'm just throwing some guesses kind of based on where people are standing in that picture. It's like this is the fourth mate, his buddy. So the fourth mate was killed by one of the initial mutineers. And so his steward, we know, escaped. So we saw him on the boat. This looks like one of the other topmen. Where did you die? Disappeared in the dew. It's like these guys are all together, and we guessed them already. These are the brothers, we got them already. You're wearing a smock. That's actually kind of telling. You might be the butcher. You're the guy that was electrocuted. So let's just try picking topman again. Okay, so we got this guy right, finally. Butcher was spiked by a terrible beast, okay. And you are alive in Africa. Alright. Pretty good so far. Look at this picture again. Butcher and the cook, we got both of them right, so that doesn't help us at all. Why will it not give us this? I don't understand. Who else could this be? The fact that this is all the topmen together here, though, means this has to be one of them, too. Wait, what other memories do you appear in? So yeah, you're just one of the topmen there that's sleeping. Let's go back to that. Maybe you're the unknown one? None of the Chinese topmen were mutineers. We know that. When did you die? Disappeared on the calling. Okay. This guy's also speaking Chinese, it looks like. This could be one of the top men as well. Because I don't think there's any other Chinese sailors on the ship. It's interesting that we don't even know who the steward was. That seems very odd to me. And we're missing one of the officers completely, too. It's another one I don't know why it's not giving us. Spiked by a terrible beast. Unless we have the names wrong. Maybe this is the carpenter's mate? I feel like this guy's Winston, though. There's this guy. Like, this is another one where we for sure have this. I want to go to this. This was one at the bottom of the stairs. It was further down? Maybe? No? Where did he die? Where was this? Cargo hold in the bosun's store. It's like in this case, what killed him in the end, you know? Do we want to go with him being speared by the mermaid guy? Or is it him being spiked by the crab? torn apart by a beast? I guess we'll say spiked. I don't know. Part of me wants to switch their names or something and just see. I don't think that's it, though. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Winston and this is Marcus. I don't think you're the bosun. I don't know enough about you. Or no, wait, you are the bosun, because, yeah, you're asking... Yeah, you're asking for a French guy. I guess you were... Something got you. Maybe this guy died from falling. I don't know. Got in that big fight and died because he fell down the stairs. No, I didn't want to see that again. I wanted to get out of that room. Let's... You were torn apart. Okay. Because, yeah, you lost an arm.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. We're in a bad way.
Is this squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone.
You were torn apart.
Your mate was torn apart.
For that. The beast is dead.
And that means, wait, he's saying your mate was torn apart too, the other guy's telling him. Which means... So if that was the bosun, then you... You were torn apart by a beast as well. When does this guy show up at all?
Did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off.
Yeah, you can't be the bosun's mate then. That doesn't make sense.
You should rest.
Get out of this. Trying to... So this is the scene we're in right now. Squid, where's my Frenchman? Squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. So this guy can't be the bosun's mate. How did you die? Yeah, you were shot by one of the mutineers. In that case, what other Frenchmen are on the ship here? Especially in like a leader subordinate kind of role. Who is Charles Mine? That's... Who are you? You're the fourth mate. Some other guy. First mate. The midshipman? That doesn't seem right. We're close to something here. I feel it. The officer's mess. And then this is when stuff got really bad. Right. Okay, so yeah, this takes place... This is the unknown chapter that we have. So this is when they're getting wrecked by the squid. Something happens below decks that we don't know about. And then the mutiny happens here, so this guy expires. Is there one for just bled out? It sure as hell wasn't old age. Okay, because then right after this is... when the first part of the mutiny takes place. That's why I'm saying we're close to something. Because we know a lot of, like, the big-name people were involved in that. And that took place upstairs. Well, there's also this mess there. So yeah, that guy dies at the same time that this is happening. Or right before this, I guess.
Last one. Move quick.
Boy, you'll not take the last punch.
Somebody named Paul. You were killed by Leonard. who is... Yep, okay, so yeah, this is everybody that escaped. It's the first mate. It's one of the other mutineers. Because, yeah, this is the part where it's just all downhill from here. You're the fourth mate, so you were killed by the fourth mate. But we don't know who you are, though. We're getting close to something. I feel this. This is... This is big. Okay. Now that we can do this in order now, which is the important part. So yeah, you get stabbed. You get shot then, seconds later. After you've had a chance to kill them. Right, so yeah, the fatal shot was from her. We know who you are. What's happening below decks at this point? You were one of the top men, and I think we just guessed on that, yeah. Oh! Wait a minute. I missed this before. So you overheard this guy engaging in the mutiny. I thought you were stabbed by this guy. We don't know who you are. And then we don't know who killed you then. Okay, okay. Let's move it ahead now. So then the next thing in this scene is... You start bleeding out, and then somebody else wrecks your shit. Right, the kid who overheard it starts running away and bleeding out, but he doesn't die until he gets in that room. This is part 4, okay. Okay. So you were shot by John Davies. So you were knifed by whoever that guy was. Okay, okay. So these are some of the last people in the boat. That's it. Because, yeah, this is when everything's gone to hell. Why is this guy doing this? That's weird. Whatever. This is the guy we've been tracking the whole time. So not only did he kill, was he the defining shot against the Formosan, he also is has the club that kills the fourth mate. We don't know who you are, though. You're pivotal to so much stuff that you're the person we've been tracking since we started. Okay, either way. Yeah, you get killed by the guy standing in front of you after you kill whoever this is. What's your first memory? That doesn't help us. I think you're this guy. Actually. Yes! Okay. Okay, so yeah. Bosun was tore apart. Figured out who Paul was. Alright. So you were the Polish guy because you were speaking to the Austrian guy. That was the clue there. I figured you had to be from that region. So that means you, whoever you were killed by the Polish guy. First thing you appear in is... You're Charlie something. But not that Charlie, you're the other Charlie. I'm almost sure of it.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Okay. So yeah, you killed... This is the fourth mate. he killed the Polish guy. The other mutineer kills him then, while this guy runs away to bleed out. And the first mate comes to see what's going on, right? Okay, and there's nothing else down here, that's right. Wait, where are we on the... It's the midshipman. Yeah, okay, so...
You're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
I tried my best.
Are you Brennan? No.
Aye.
So that means you must be Brennan. Because there's not a whole lot of other people left on the ship at this point. I think we figured this out.
Save him.
You tell her yourself.
Because, yeah, we know who this guy is.
Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Yeah, so this guy's listening. He hears his name. This guy has to be Brennan. So that means you are also killed by Henry Brennan. Why didn't it give us that, though? We got that one right, so this one has to be right. Killed with a sword.
What's all this shit going
Right, okay. No, that has to be right. Why is it not giving us that, though? It is a club, yeah? Crushed? Struck? No, you were clubbed. There's no one else named Brennan on the ship. Is the issue your cause of death? Yeah, let's see your cause of death. I think that's what's throwing us off here. So those other ones are right. That guy is Brennan, and he did all those other things. The issue is, how did he die?
Must be in here someplace.
Knifed. There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, let's keep going through this then. We figured out a big one because he's involved in so much stuff. And he's like one of the most nondescript crew members as well.
They're at.
I want this scene. Okay. Actually, that body's close to here.
That's a lie.
I want to see that scene again. I don't remember that one at all.
On your toes.
Go back!
You're here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
This is somebody. Okay. Oh, you were killed by Edward Nichols, that's why. Okay. What else is going on here, though? You got stabbed. You're one of the other Russians. I'm not even sure what scene we're in here, actually. This is Murder Part 3. Huh. Do we hear these lines again? A lot of stuff happens in this that's important to us. Because we know some of these are the other mutineers that try to escape. do you die? We know you're one of the other Russians. Which leads me to believe that you're working with another one of the Russians, because most people were not multilingual then, you know? Like, there's something going on there. How do you die? Try swapping these two, and then swapping him again. It's possible that you're actually the other Russian guy. And then we know this guy was with the cannons. Or, no, this guy, rather. We know how he died, at least. I don't think you were the gunner. Though actually, wait. If you were the gunner's mate, then you're probably the gunner. When did you die? Blasted with a cannon. Let's try switching the Russians again. See if that gets us anything. And we have this too, this guy. Just disappeared during the doom. That doesn't help us at all. Who are you? Some guy. You're the second mate. Pursuer. Given that you're here and involved in this, you have some relationship to the second mate. 7 memories. Permission the calling. So at least one of the Russians is in this scene. Or is in that scene that we're going to try to get to. I need to see the stuff on those little boats again. Although that's interesting. Wait. This unknown soul was shot with a gun. What other memories are you in? We need to go back here and find somebody with a peg leg.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
Those are real legs. Those are real legs. Those... That's 2 real ones. That's 2 real legs. Those are 2. Number 41, though, we can only see what looks like a single leg. So this is, we're looking for this guy, Murder Part 2. This is number 41 in the book. No, that doesn't make sense. Couldn't be. Speaking English. An Englishman with a bunk down here. But only one leg showing in this scene, because one of them is fake. So that leaves... These are all the topmen and midshipmen, or topmen and seamen down here. I guess it's possible. No, because they would have had their own cabins. Everybody from here up has a cabin. You're one of these. You have to be. And I don't think you're the guy from Sierra Leone. Oh, my back. I don't think you're the Irish guy either. Try you as the other Russian guy again. Yeah, you can't be... You have to be somebody lower ranking. Who are you? first memory you appear in. Or lobster. The tiller. Uh... I guess realistically, whoever had the peg leg probably wouldn't have it in their cot. They would put it down below. Like, you wouldn't need to sleep with it. Okay, so it can't be 59. So it has to be, it's either 57 or 50. So we're just at the periphery of this. 47. How did you die? In the calling. Yes, all three of the Russian guys were together. Well, pipe. Okay, whoever's 47 smokes. Ooh, wait. One of the guys on the little boats when they get attacked is smoking. Okay, so at one point they got on these little boats and tried to escape. This was like a mini mutiny. One of these guys I remember seeing had a pipe at one point. Okay. Got you. Okay, here we go.
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded up myself.
Stay quiet and alert.
You're 47. Okay. You met an unknown fate. You were drowned. And the calling... Two wayward souls. Yeah! And who else? Okay, so the gunner was blasted with a cannon. Makes sense. Very poetic. Okay.
Thinks up, we've no chance here. Obra Dinn. Shoot ya! One for all!
What? Give me to this scene. Who was? You're one of the top men. Because you're fluent enough in Chinese to be able to figure out what the Formosans are saying. And then you died, like, right now. And then you got speared. You could be any one of them, though. That's the thing. What other memories do you appear in? There, and you're sleeping. Calling. We're getting somewhere. I feel like the fact that these are the passengers is kind of important. Wait, what I want is... What other passengers do we have left? None? Figured out who all of them were? Who are you? If you're the surgeon, then you must be the surgeon's mate? So yeah, you're not alive in Africa. You... Gambling. So yeah, this is one of the Chinese topmen. I feel like we need to figure out what happened to the rest of them. Although it's a pretty safe bet that most of them just died during this, like everybody else. Yeah, all these disappearances. Oh, it's fell overboard, that's right. It's fell overboard. It's fell overboard. let's go back to loose cargo, I guess, and see if we can't figure out something from that. Go back to the very beginning. Oh wait, who's this? See, here's one of the guys falling overboard. You have to be the other Scottish guy, though. You're the Scottish topman. You have to be. These have to all be the midshipmen, then. Yeah! If they're all hanging out together there. Just a safe assumption that, like, a lot of people died. Ooh, that's big. Okay. We can start to do some guessing with the other topmen, then. Because that narrows it down to just 2 instead of 3. That means that in this picture, if these are the midshipmen, you have to be the other one then. And these are all the other topmen. You have to be one of them too. All right. We're really getting somewhere now. This is good. This is good. I know who the hell you guys are. So if you're gambling, spiked by terrible beast, blasted with a cannon, disappeared in the doom. Just probably fell overboard. Just like a safe bet that well, you spoke English. That's the thing that throws me there. This guy's only a 2-star to guess. I don't understand it. It's unknown soul. I mean, we're running out of people here. The fact that he's dancing and not, like... gambling or something leads me to believe he's probably one of the higher end people on the ship. But that doesn't help us at all. At an unknown fate, how did you perish in the calling? Guess we have to go backwards here. It's part 4. Right, he activates that. So who is this and how did they die? There's a lot of people on the boat here, but we know who a lot of them are. Okay, so yeah, you were already dead. You could be O'Hagan, whoever that is. You, like, never show up anywhere. I'm not even sure how you died in this scene, to be honest. You're speaking English, though, so that does narrow it down. By... This is, bang, okay. How do you die here? What is... That's what's throwing me. This starts off with you getting stabbed.
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no...
So yeah, this is Patrick O'Hagan. Has to be. Alright, so this one you die. Then you get speared by a terrible beast. Then you somehow die. I'm pretty sure you're one of these two. Or maybe John. I'm not sure how you're dying though. That's what throws me here.
Shut it up.
This is strange.
I have no idea. I feel like I have to look this up because I have no idea how he's dying. Okay. I just looked up cause of death for this guy, not who he was. Apparently he gets knifed. I didn't see a knife there. So he's one of the few people left, and he's English speaking. Oh wait. That... Yeah, because we know this mutiny is caused by the second mate. So it stands to reason that it's someone close to him. just a safe assumption that, you know, a lot of people fell overboard in that one scene. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're really getting somewhere now. This guy, I don't know when he ever appeared. I assume it's you.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession.
How do you die? Ooh, okay.
On the murder.
Bookmark memories. Because, yeah, this guy is clearly one of the officers. Just by dress. And this is the only one that we don't know anything about. Interesting. Second mate. Okay. So yeah, we would have gotten it just by going back here. This guy that's whispering to him there.
And by the authority of the East India Company and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by fire. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim.
You're one of the only other topmen. Ah. I never realized that he was actually in the picture, or in the scene, rather. Makes sense, but... Cook. Butcher. What if you had a monkey? You're one of the other stewards, then. So you have to be the third mate steward. What the hell happens to you, then? Yeah, you have to be the third mate, and you're the third mate steward. Based on that. Yeah, I don't feel bad about looking that one up, because I did not see a knife in his hand at all, and there's no other way to get another angle on that shot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't know anything about that guy. Wait, what? We need to go back to this. This is... okay. Let's go with this guy. He appears in less, but that could work in our favor. Okay, what other memories does this guy show up in? Talking about this one?
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是什么？故意来，全部供出来，都是你害的。你们害人可敌人不过，想得不？呀，你头个老东西。
Shell? What shell?
I think you're this guy. Or no, maybe you're the interpreter in this scene. What's this? Surgeon, you're alive. Oh, you must be the surgeon's mate. You're an older guy. That doesn't tell us anything, but... Okay, so maybe we don't know who you are. I feel like these have to be more of the seamen. They're just hanging out here, you know? Now this guy has to be... He's wearing, like, the kind of stereotypical Chinese outfit. So yeah, he would have to have been. Okay. 45 out of 60, we're getting there. Okay, so we just got... You guys could be anybody. Same thing with you. We're getting close to just, like, randomly guessing on these last ones. Given that we haven't seen how you died, it must have been in the lazaret. So we'll figure out that one later. I don't know why it's not giving us these. I'm like 100% on those two. And on some of these other ones. Wait, hold up. Let me just look at that picture again. Who was the bosun again? Bookmark every memory you appear in. I think with this, it's tripping us up because it's just cause of death. Again, I have to look it up. It is spiked. I don't know why it's not giving us that. Try switching the names again. So maybe you're Marcus. Some of these people we haven't seen at all, which is a little odd. I don't know who you are, though. Its cause of death on him is killing me, too. Is it tore apart? I don't know, then. It doesn't... Something doesn't track with that. Alright, what else do we have here? It's a lot. That's a lot of progress. The only thing I can think of is that this is the other Scottish guy. Maybe I do have that wrong. Because, yeah, that guy is for sure ripped apart. Okay, so we're looking at all the memories this guy appears in. First one was the murder. He's also somehow here. I want to see that scene again. I feel like I'm missing something there.
Here, here. Captain! Slack the lifts and lower the boats! The whole crew will be on us!
Give it up!
This guy's Scottish. So are you the pursuer, or are you the Scottish topman? Ah. Okay, so you were Marcus, and you were Winston. Okay, I had the names wrong the whole time then. Winston just seemed like more of a mustache name. That was my reasoning behind that. As stupid as it sounds, that was it. So I saw him and I was like, yep. It's like, this dude with that mustache, that's a Winston. So that means you have to be... We're running out of options for you, man. It's just gonna be some guessing for some of these guys here. I feel like you're the unknown topman. You have to be, because you're with them in like every single shot, and you're on the top sail in that scene. All right, who else do we have in this scene? We know you exploded. We know you died. You survived this and then fell overboard anyways. You're the mate steward. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that guy had a Scottish accent before. That would have made that a lot easier. It's just a single line, but you can hear it. That's everybody in the scene then, yeah. Okay, okay. I'm so focused on the peg leg, but that's like a really hard thing to catch. Or to see, you know. Just in the cots and everything. Oh, you're like a no-name guy. Depicted in underway. I feel like these are just some of the random seamen, but we don't know enough about them to... Actually, maybe we do. They're all playing together, so they must share a language, right? Which means it has to be the Welshman and the two English guys. Okay. Let's try you as the Welshman. Try swapping the English guys. Let's try you as the Welshman then? Try swapping the English guys. Doesn't get us anywhere. I mean, I guess it's possible that they wouldn't have spoken the same language and still gambled together, but it seems a little less likely. Welsh and you're... But you're the Welshman, and you're one of the two Englishmen. Yeah, I don't know enough to... Still a couple people that are just straight up unknown, too. That's... See, we don't know who you are. You were spiked by a terrible beast. What other memories are you in? Okay, you were on the cargo deck when that happened. Let's try that one. Let's go back all the way to the beginning. Okay. It says there's a ton of people in this shot, but... There's 12 people in this scene, but I don't see 12 people. Ah... Okay, anyway, so you were in that scene. Also in the one immediately after that looks identical. That I still don't quite understand, but whatever. I think it was over here. Oh, I understand this now. So this is the same scene. The stowaway was in one of these boxes, which caused them to be weighted poorly, which is why the other guy died. I get it now. But who the hell are you? It's just these guys left. What other scenes do you show up in? You're somehow in that one. Then the next time you show up is to die. So that doesn't help us at all. What about you? You're in a lot of stuff. Because obviously you're right here, right now. And in the other one. then you're sleeping. Which doesn't really narrow it down. We can try that, but... "50, 55, 57, and 59.
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
It's 57 and 55 are both right here. Guess it's possible you're the guy from Sierra Leone, and then you're... I don't think I tried that combo, actually. I guess you could be too. So we'll focus on this guy. Okay, so he was in that memory. Obviously he was here because everybody's there. And he shows up again. He takes part in that, and that. He's there. Yeah, I don't know if this guy was right either. Why did I have this guy marked as killed by sword? Oh wait, you are another... You have to be one of the other stewards. So they're all dressed the same? Anyway, so in that scene, this random guy survived all the way through all this. Okay, and then this is when he died. The fuse. He speaks English, so again, that doesn't really narrow anything down. Topman wouldn't have been down there. God, am I good enough to pick up a Welsh accent? Let's see it. just up one level. Oh, interesting. They were so short of hands. I guess this could be the Welshman. I feel like he's one of the topmen, though. He has to be. Let's listen for the accent again, I guess. Because whoever dies in this scene... What? Oh, this guy is saying the fuse, so this guy's not even speaking. We don't know who the hell this is at all. Who is this guy? I assumed you were the... Maybe you're the bosun's mate? This guy shows up in a lot too, but never does anything, and then just disappears. You don't show up in very much at all. That's interesting. There's really only 3 people in this scene? Wait. Main deck, okay.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't waited so long.
No, don't!
Who the hell are you? Why do you have the book? Disappeared in the Doom. You also disappeared in the Doom. Oh, maybe you didn't fall overboard. Maybe that's the issue here. Well, no, because you did fall overboard. Is that the book? Or do you just have a bunch of random crap? I think you just have a bunch of random crap. Okay. I feel like based on your outfit, you're one of the stewards, but... maybe not. I feel like this is the guy from Sierra Leone, just because his accent, it's not English or Welsh, that's for sure. Trying to think, what combo did we not try here? You're the Welshman, then you're one of them, one of the other seamen? If you're the Welshman... Who are you? Doesn't help us. I can't believe we can't get this guy. Where's the other midshipman? I assumed you guys were all the midshipmen, but you're not. We're just stumbling in the dark at this point. Just hoping that something will stick. I feel like we need more chapters where the bosun was in. And then from there we can find the bosun's mate and take him out of stuff. Right? Okay. I assumed for a while that you were the bosun's mate, but I don't know who you are. I think that was over here. I'm supposed to go down to the cargo hold.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John.
Oh, okay, okay. That told us a lot. This is the captain's steward. This guy is somebody named John. And he was killed by the captain's steward. Yeah, okay, there's nobody else named John left. That means you're one of the other stewards. So yeah, there's the surgeon, surgeon's mate, there's the captain, there's the bosun. Okay, that helps us. Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, the dialogue in the scene is... Yeah. Okay, so this is John that's dying here. He was killed by this guy who's 20 years his steward. Although it's possible that he was the ship steward. But no, he's speaking Swedish. So yeah, that doesn't make sense. It's also an older guy, so... We have not seen the ship steward. Unless that's this guy. Alright, what we get? We guessed correctly there. That guy was the bosun's mate, okay. That's what I thought. Because he was too important for how much he showed up, but he was always active in, like, what he was doing. This unknown soul. Okay. Alright, who else don't we have now? It means these must be some of the other seamen, then. Who is this guy? There we go. I assumed he was Scottish the whole time. Okay. I feel like we got some bad clues on him. Alright, so who are we missing now? This guy who's in the lazarette for sure, because we, like, never see him in anything. We'll try swapping these again. The midshipman. Although I'm pretty sure this guy is Charles. No, okay. I guess not. Why'd it give us those in a set of 2? That's really odd. Okay. Close to the end. Alright. Who are we missing in this picture? We don't know what happened to you, but you're a ship steward. Or you're the captain steward, rather. When do you get spiked? What? Let's see that death. What's going on here? Who are these guys? Okay, right. We got that one. How do I leave now? I didn't see the door. Boy, they really make you work for it this time, huh? Okay. Boy, we are close to the end, though. So what we need still is... Alright, I wanted the guy that was spiked.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
Is he spiked here? Or has something else killed him? Oh, no! That is that shot going straight through it. Who is that? I think that's the bosun's mate. It's really hard to tell, and I can't get any closer to that. But we might be able to get to it from here.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Oh, wait a minute. No, he was spiked. Okay. Well... I feel like the gunshot is what did him in. Yeah, that's a bullet hole. There's no spike here. He was bleeding and not doing so hot, but... fatal shot came from whoever was over here, and I'm pretty sure that was the bosun's mate. That has to be it. So we have to get him in with somebody else, though. I don't think we ever saw this guy. Oh! What? Oh, because I did pick a something for that guy. Okay, and he was shot by the bosun's mate. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Oh my god. Alrighty.
We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
There's nothing else to come back to. We're done.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
So then we have to mail the book to the surgeon, and he will give us something to help with the last ones. Apparently. I don't know what that means. Pool insurance claims. You don't need to read all of those. I just want to see what happened to the last couple people. That was a lot of money for back then. That was a ton of money for back then, in fact. All right, 1 year later.
Oh, goodness. What's like this? You know, you shouldn't be out in it then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Martha I said hello.
Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside.
What?
I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
It smells dreadful. What did he send us? I guess nothing would keep in the post, but... Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news. Dr. Evans has passed away. He's come to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He's very pleased with your correspondence and asks that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives we wish to forget. Do not write back. This tale belongs to you. Please finish it. So we need to get to the bargain. What did he send us? What is this? Is that a monkey's paw? Oh my god.
Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone. Now. There's no time. We need to go. Right.
Here you go.
What are you up to?
Nothing good.
Oh, that's genius. Oh my god. So he killed the monkey, he cut the monkey's paw off, pushed it through the window, and then killed it, so that the monkey's paw would show us the moment of its death, which is here in the lazarette. So this is the missing piece from how they went to getting wrecked by the mermaids to somehow surviving all of that.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this.
the shell, eh? Do it! Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave.
Get the tail, boy.
In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Okay. It's like he was spiked. Yeah. Third mate, how did... Let me show you... How do I pick how he died? That's what I want to do now. Yeah. I know his fate. It's pretty clear from this. Or is this one of those things where I just have to wait until I can... Yeah, okay. That's all it is. Wants me to take in the scene. And then it'll show up in the book. I forgot about that. I'm so used to being able to do it real quick. Interesting.
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
Holy hell. So the captain came down here and killed the beasts. That's pretty metal. I guess we knew he was, considering he killed several people before he died himself. So... fought off several mutinies throughout all of this mess. So he killed 2 of them.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Man, he was not screwing around.
silver. Herre min Gud.
So he tried to take the magic conch and died. He burned for it. Interesting that that's the symbol that the shell makes. And we saw it before as well when it was out the other time. And we also saw it off the deck of the ship the entire time we were on it. Which tells me that the mermaids were watching us the entire time. Is that really everybody? Did we really do that? I could have sworn there was like one more that we didn't get right. Or maybe some of the unknown people. But I guess they're not on this list, so it doesn't matter. I want to go back to... Is this going to kick us right to the credits? I want to see the book again, so we can talk through what happened here. So my understanding of what took place in this game then, based on all of that, they set off, cargo. There was a stowaway, which caused some cargo to get loose, killed a guy, whatever. Other people got sick, it happens. One of the Edward Nichols, the second mate, got greedy because some of the passengers, the Formosans, had that chest. He attempted to steal it, was caught, killed a guy, framed one of the Formosans for it, which then set off a chain of events where then Edward and his crew, his loyal people, tried to get off the boat. Killed a couple other people. In doing so, they were ambushed by the mermaids. All of them died. The surviving Formosans, two of the surviving Formosans were there. One of them was killed by a beast. The other one opened the chest to try to save them. Was killed anyways. Edward tried to get back. The final Formosan shot him. Everybody else there drowned. They did. When Edward came back, he managed to have some of the mermaids on those little ships. They brought them aboard. That killed a few more people, including the final Formosan. Just getting them onto the ship killed quite a few people. They put them below decks. In doing so, the captain steward was like, abso-fucking-lutely not, and killed this guy. Then the captain steward got tossed in the lazarette with them, at which point the ship is then attacked by more mermaids. They summon a storm and a kraken and attack the ship directly on the crabs, which kills a ton of people. Yeah, okay. No, first there's the attack of the crabs and the storm, then the kraken. The captain's wife dies because the kraken breaks the rigging, which causes the captain to go down, kill 2 of the surviving mermaids, and he frees the 3rd to make the attack stop. But at that point, it's too late. Pretty much everybody's dead. One of the captain's few loyal men bleeds out from his injuries. The others either escape or stage a mutiny. Or no, this is when the surgeon escapes with the book, and some of them make it to Africa and they're safe, which sets off a chain reaction of another mutiny, which kills everybody else on the ship, leaving just the captain, a couple guys at the end where he kills them, and then kills himself. Wow. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. I had heard good things about this game, and I expected it to be really cool. That's a lot. There's so much that went into this. Trying to piece it all together with the kind of discordant little bits that it gives you, you know, showing it to you out of order. The fact that the characters are rarely named definitely adds to it. Having to pick up on little things, you know, who's wearing what were their jobs, what kind of accents do they have. Figuring out cause of death and everything, too, in some of those scenes. Jeez. Yeah, this is a very, very deep, very awesome game. I'm glad that we played it. Fantastic addition to our horror games. Since we'll be getting into March, or not March, wow, October, 6 months off, whatever. More than that. We'll be continuing with horror games, but we definitely wanted to make sure this one was one of the ones we did. So, again, maybe not horror in the truest sense, but supernatural, a little eerie, very cool. I absolutely enjoyed this, obviously, and whether you were here live or you watch this later on down the road, I hope you enjoyed this too. And until next time, have a good one.